Welcome to the side of the internet where we lean into soft entrepreneurship. What does that mean, you may ask? My name is Cornelia and I'm a creative entrepreneur. What does being a creative entrepreneur look like? Well, I'm a producer in the commercial space, I'm an actor, I'm a content creator, which includes creating content for this YouTube channel. I run a lifestyle blog with my best friend, I create video content for brands, I've dipped my toes into the real estate market, and I own my own candle company, North Star Candle Co. To say my work is linear and life runs super smoothly without any time constraints couldn't be further from the truth. But I do what I love, and I'm trying to make a living incorporating everything I'm passionate about. Are many days challenging? Yes. Do I struggle with growth and wish I was scaling faster? Also yes. But things take time, and I'm trying to learn to trust the process. My new series is all about embracing soft entrepreneurship. No, I'm not trying to promote being lazy or not working your butt off to get to where you want to be in life. I'm simply trying to reframe the way we look at hustle culture. Why we need to sacrifice sleep and time with people we love to grow a business? Why can't we have both? In my new YouTube series, I'm going to tackle conversations every entrepreneur goes through with themselves and share some insights I've learned along the way. Let's not waste any time and dive into the video. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Cornelia. I'm a Canadian creator. I am also a solopreneur and producer. I do a variety of different things, and this channel specifically focuses on building a candle business, so effectively growing your consumer product goods business. I also focus on productivity tips and wellness hacks for entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, anybody who's looking to live their best life and be successful while doing it. So today's video is all about why waking up at 5 a.m. can change your life. I have done videos like this in the past in terms of like why I like to wake up at 5 a.m., how it benefits, but today I'm specifically gonna break down a few different reasons as to why I think 5 a.m. wake up times and having a consistent sleep schedule can change the game in terms of your business and your life as an entrepreneur.
My first positive point to waking up at 5 a.m. is that you get more quiet focus time at the start of the day. So if you're somebody that does have a lot to get done, I'm assuming you do if you're a solopreneur, entrepreneur, and I find that my schedule changed completely when I was able to wake up earlier before everybody else. I don't have kids yet, but I am somebody who works a full-time job with all of my entrepreneurial activities. And so I desperately need those 3 to 4 hours in the morning to get my work done before my workday starts. It is essential. You know, if you do have children, that's another thing, like waking up before your kids can be huge. I think just having those like few hours before the rest of the world wakes up will change the game in terms of your productivity and how much you can get done in a day, which makes us all feel better.
Another benefit to waking up at 5 a.m. is giving yourself more time in the day, giving yourself more time for movement specifically. So I'm not always necessarily somebody who does work out first thing in the morning, but the studies show it is a great time to work out. It's something I've kind of always worked towards, but my schedule can be kind of inconsistent throughout my weeks, and so I don't always work out first thing. But on the weeks that I do,
I always feel like I have more energy. I always feel more productive through the day, and I just love that I've, kicked off the day on the right foot. And my Apple Watch and my Oura Ring also love that.
And I think if we're able to prioritize our bodies, prioritize ourselves before the rest of the world wakes up, it really does wonders for your mental health. So if you are able to wake up early and give yourself those precious hours in the morning before everybody else wakes up, it's incredible how great you will feel with a bit of movement first thing off the day. And it's really all about baby steps. Maybe it's only 10 minutes, maybe it's 15 minutes. Maybe the sun is up in the summer and you can go for a walk upon waking. I think those little habits that you can build into your day are gonna make a huge difference. One of the huge reasons why waking up at 5 a.m. is so incredible for your sleep and for your overall wellness is because if you set a consistent sleep schedule, let's say you aim to go to bed by 9 o'clock every night and wake up by 5, your body gets used to this schedule, which is much better for your circadian rhythm. It's also so much better to just regulate your overall body. No more surprises. Your body just knows when it needs to sleep and when it needs to wake up, and this effectively just makes you clearer throughout your day and gives you a lot more energy. It's also been proven that the hours before midnight are actually better quality sleeping hours. I can tell you that because I see it on my Oura Ring. So the earlier you can get to bed, the better. Now, I know everybody has different body clocks, and if going to bed at between 9 and 10 is not for you, that's okay. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just saying if you can try to set yourself up with a consistent sleep schedule in a way that works for your life,
it's going to be huge. And waking up at 5 a.m. does allow you to kind of rise at the same time every day. In the summer, it's great because the sun starts to come up earlier and then you rise with the sun. Obviously, it's a little bit harder in the winter months, but I do think that having that consistency and trying to wake up closer to, that 5, 6 a.m. mark is going to make a big difference in your energy levels. And my last point is in regards to personal growth. If you're like me, you're somebody who's always striving to, be the best version of yourself. Allow yourself time to reflect, journal, take a moment in the morning. So in the mornings, not every day, but a lot of the days I do like to sit down and reflect on my gratitude. I give myself a chance to kind of go through my agenda. This is the time that I would often set my, monthly intentions and my quarterly goals. So it is a great opportunity for a bit of peace and quiet in the morning to look inward, to reflect with yourself. Perhaps that's meditating for you. Perhaps that's yoga, or maybe it's journaling. However that looks for you, I just think that allowing yourself those unchaotic hours first thing in the morning can be huge for personal growth. Try doing it for 3 weeks and see how you feel. I really think it can make a big difference.
Good morning, everybody. Mosey says hi. Editing Cornelia here. I realized that my camera was having some issues last night when I went to go film the outro, so I'm just doing it this morning. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you learned some tips in terms of why 5 a.m. mornings could change your life. Definitely have seen a huge difference in my life. And, I think healthy choices and productivity tips are not linear. Not every week is going to look exactly the same, but like some weeks I wake up at 6 a.m., or in the summer, sometimes I wake up at 7, on the weekends, I typically wake up between 7 and 8, and that's just how my body naturally wakes up. But I try to, unplug a little bit more on the weekend. But I do find making those conscious choices to get a head start on the day really make a big difference in my life, and I hope they make a difference in yours too. Please let me know down below what else you'd like to see on this channel, and I look forward to connecting with you all again next week. Okay, bye.